The following podcast is
Oh,
scheduled
you
for 3
didn't know?
segments with a
Well, your ass
90-minute
better
time limit.
call somebody.
We are the
All
NWE
right.
Podcast. We hate wrestling.
Ladies and
That's it.
gentlemen, boys and girls,
We're trying to get through this
ladies,
shit as quick as possible. I'm
NWE
sorry.
is the World Wrestling
This is
Federation.
lazy storytelling.
Look,
The WWE Tag Team Champions of the World.
yeah, as you all know, this is going out on a Tuesday. We're a little late, unfortunately. Sorry about all that. I hate you. Shut up, dude.
I'm not done. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Shut up.
You're banned, bro. I'm telling you. You're banned from
The
this
fans
shit. I hate you.
Fans played this with him. All right, yeah, you can go now. You
Yeah.
think?
Anyways, so yeah, let's just get straight into shit. We're sorry about this, but we're fucking feeling kind of lazy today. Starting off with this week in wrestling. Of course, we're recording this on Monday, right after Raw, which we normally don't
Cena
watch.
came back.
But
John
we
Cena came back.
watched on this one special occasion. We watched the last 10 minutes,
Special occasion.
and we watched Black people elevate back to main event status because Big E
Black people.
cashed in on Bobby Lashley tonight on Raw to win the WWE World's Heavyweight Championship.
It's just the WWE Championship now.
Yeah, look,
Black people,
I don't give a shit.
black people finally rejoice
dude, that
Finally.
after years.
this isn't gonna make us
Finally
watch Raw.
rejoice.
Hey,
What do you
After
mean?
years of
Milk cards have been up for a
discrimination.
minute now.
after years of discrimination, we finally are up and running.
Yeah,
We finally have done it. Thank you,
thank you,
Black
Durag
people.
Vince.
Thank you, Durag Vince.
So yeah, this isn't gonna make us watch Raw because the Fiend is gonna show up in the other Fed, but it's whatever. It was still nice to see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, last week's Raw started off and ended with a Raw Tag Team Title #1 contendership Tag Team Turmoil match, which is a fucking mouthful. So
This is a mouthful.
I-
balls.
I hate you.
Now.
You're gone, bro.
Now,
You're gone.
you're done. Wrap it up. We're done. Have a good night, yo. We're done with the pod.
So the fucking I didn't watch this. So the way this match goes, it starts off with Jinder Mahal and Veer with Shanky, Mace and T-Bar, Lucha House Party, The New Day, and Viking Raiders. And
Yeah,
somehow
wake me up
it
when
ends
you
up
find-
ending the show with Bobby Lashley and MVP defeating AJ and Omos, Mansoor and Mustafa Ali, and The New Day. So they ended up getting a tag title match on. I don't know. Either it was tonight or it was for the pay-per-view. I don't know. I hate Raw. Next up, we had a #1 contendership for the United States Championship. Sheamus defeats Drew McIntyre. The women's tag team title contenders match, Nikki Ash and Rhea Ripley defeating Natalya and Tamina. Karrion Kross defeats John Morrison by referee's decision in 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I don't know what the hell any of that means, but it happened.
I don't know either. I couldn't even tell you.
Referee
It's just so
decision.
unbearable to watch. Like-
NXT.
Weird.
Just hearing these results just fucking pisses me off because it was a weak ass card. This is why AEW beat him in the demo.
By referee's decision. What does that mean?
Referee's decision.
When I was writing these results down, I took like a 5-minute break after reading that because I couldn't understand what the fuck that means.
Referee said, "Yeah, we gotta stop this match." All right, ring the bell.
Ref said, "We're running out of time. Cross, you take the win."
Ref said, "Stop."
He said that's enough.
That's enough.
He said, no more.
So we had a Raw Women's title match where Charlotte Flair defeats Nia Jax again, who was accompanied by Shayna Baszler. And Reggie defends the 24/7 championship against Akira Tozawa. And I only
Were you
put
expecting a pop?
No, I was no. Look, I looked at main event for some reason because I think someone mentioned it. Main event had Doudrop defeating Dana Brooke and Ricochet defeating Cedric Alexander.
Oh yeah, that's the whole lot of bow. What the fuck is going on what's going on in the Fed?
Like I just wanted to.
Speaking
I wanted to take this.
of Dana Brooke,
Stop! You're playing. Oh no, not this again.
let's talk about one of our favorite segments of all time. Miss Dana Brooke and Ronda Rousey. Shout out to Ronda Rousey, man. That's all I gotta say.
I hear you. But I just want to take like one quick minute to step aside. Ricochet was considered by so many people. They said he has to go to the Fed. They said this man is going to be on top of the world. People were looking at him on the indies like he's going to be the next best thing. He shows up on WWE, does nothing on Raw, and then they drop him down to main event where literally nobody's watching him. The Fed is not the place to be, and I want people to really understand that.
Now, hold on now. Are you mean to tell me that main event is still on? When do they film? Where do they tape these?
From what I saw, this one was recorded on this Raw, so I don't know if it was in the middle or after, but I don't know.
Wait, are you telling me that niggas are still watching this?
Genuinely, every year since like, I don't know, 2013, I get reminded again that main event is still alive. I keep forgetting about it and keep thinking that they ended it back in like 2015.
You telling me that motherfuckers still watching the same bull? Okay.
Dewdrop
Yeah,
defeats Dana Brooke.
Now, is main event even a weekly thing anymore? Do they bring that ass out like a blue moon? Like, what's going on?
From the looks of it on Cage Match,
they have to film it
weekly.
like during a Raw, or they have to tape it during Raw or after. There's no way they just do that shit whenever.
Ooh, I think it's taped. Yeah, I think it's taped before Raw.
Because you are not filling any seats when someone says, "Oh, let's go watch WWE main event." Yeah, what's the main event? No, that's it.
Yeah, like legit. What? I remember seeing it. I was at a fucking WWE event like forever ago. This was like the Raw where CM Punk came back holding up the title when John Cena won it off Rey Mysterio. And like in the middle of the show, it was either the beginning or the middle of the show, but they take off all the aprons and shit and they swap it out for main event. And then once that's done, they put the Raw shit back on.
Don't you mean Superstars? Because I swear main event was in the shit.
Are you sure?
Man,
I don't know. It was forever ago. It was either Superstars or main event, and that's probably what they're still doing.
It was something.
Yeah, they either just do it at the start of the show and then put the Raw shit on, or after Raw's over, they fucking take it off and put main event on. That's how it works, from what I know. And apparently, at least more than 2 people watch it because they still do this shit.
Vince McMahon does not care about Raw talent.
That is true.
That is all I'm gonna say.
So, AEW Dynamite live from Cincinnati, Ohio. We have Malachi Black beating the shit out of Dustin Rhodes. Powerhouse Hobbs with Hook defeats Dante Martin. Ruby Soho defeats Jamie Hayter. The Pinnacle defeat the Dark Order. And Jon Moxley gets his win up on Minoru Suzuki.
Now let's talk about one of the matches that they announced on this show.
Yeah.
They announced some bullshit. Then they said on September 22nd,
oh no,
Malachi Black faces the return of God, Cody Rhodes. That's right. He's coming back. He's coming fucking back. He's gonna beat Malachi Black.
Why are you so happy for this?
Why are you pumped for this, bro? What the fuck?
God. It's God. God's coming back.
God's returning,
guys.
I feel like I have to intervene here. I hate to
Come on, guys. God is returning. God's returning.
It's been pissing me off all week.
Come on, guys. God is returning.
Constantly been talking about how happy he is that Cody Rhodes is coming back. We don't care. We don't care.
Professional wrestling. He's gonna do it for his baby. He's gonna do it for his baby girl, Liberty. He's gonna do it for justice. He's gonna do it for everybody in America. He's gonna do it for God. For the Lord himself.
Shut up. Be quiet.
The Lord himself.
Move on.
SmackDown live from
No. Rewind that. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Impact Wrestling on Thursday.
No, bro. Shit, don't get that bullshit on my face, bitch. So, the opening match between Malachi Black and Dustin Rhodes, right? That match had no reason to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
Until the finish.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna be nitpicky. It was just bad positioning on Dustin's part because he was turned around by the time he was going for the fucking. What does he even call it here? Black. I don't even know what he calls it. It's gonna be black mass.
Yeah.
He went for it, but he hit him in the fucking back. Not the back of the head, but the back.
Mm.
And then Dustin proceeds to take a back bump. Like he flat backs down when he hits him in the back.
Man, that's why his brother's way better than him.
Oh my god, here we go.
Yeah.
Snoop, shut up!
That's why Cody Rhodes is the man, and that's why we're gonna watch Rhodes to the top.
You're done.
September 29th.
You're done.
September 29th.
You're not reviewing SmackDown.
SmackDown from
All right,
Madison
here we go.
Square Garden, the pre 9/11 show, starts off with a dark match of Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's title. Of course, Charlotte Flair defends.
I told y'all, motherfuckers.
And then
Cody Rhodes is making his return. September 29th.
I hate it here.
All right, let's talk about Smack.
I can't.
So Roman.
No, okay.
We're done. You're done.
So Big E,
All right.
Big E, the Mysterios, Rick Boogs, and Shinsuke Nakamura defeat Apollo Crews, Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler, Otis, and Sami Zayn, who are accompanied by Chad Gable, Baba Booey, and Trey Young.
Yeah, so if you don't understand the gimmick, if you're not a sports head, Trey Young, bitch, New York Knicks in MSG. So him coming back, he could have got shot. He did not get shot, though. Thankfully, of course.
Allegedly.
Seth Rollins defeats Edge in 25 minutes. It felt kind of long, but it was something. And then we have Street Profits defeating the Usos by disqualification. And a dark match between Drew McIntyre and Baron Corbin ends by DQ in favor of Drew McIntyre. And Cena and the Mysterios defeat the Bloodline. So the Mysterios were working overtime tonight.
You just gonna not talk about the Demon?
No.
All right, good gimmick.
Oh, yeah, so the Demon came back.
Nope, no, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Allegedly.
Yeah.
All right.
Rumored to be.
Wasn't Goldberg on the show too?
Nope.
Allegedly.
I watched this show and I don't remember half of it.
Yeah, so Brock
Goldberg's
Lesnar
on
came back and he almost killed Paul Heyman.
That too.
It's just like I was hoping he'd come back and would be able to like cut like a half decent promo, even just normal conversation. But his voice is too soft.
I dare to say that shit to Brock though. Brock will eat you.
Hey, Paul. Paul, accept my challenge. Damn, dude. All right.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, dude.
Paul, may you please accept my challenge to fight your boy Roman Reigns?
Said Paul.
Please.
Paul,
please.
Come give me a kiss.
Please, Paul.
Come here. It's okay, Paul.
Said Paul, I'm Roman
Kiss
Reigns
Paul.
in Saudi Arabia.
Please.
The 9/11 Super Show from Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C.
All right. All right. Here we go. 9/11.
Yes, the 9/11 Super Show from the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C.
Go on. Spit it out. What happened on 9/11?
So,
What did you just say to me?
so on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, WWE runs a live Super Show, and we start off with Boogs and Nakamura defeating Apollo Crews and Baba Booey.
Wait, this is a shoot show?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you see those pictures the other day?
No.
Yeah.
I'm taking over. I made myself a part of this episode. I was told I was just supposed to listen.
Okay. So yeah, Rick Boogs, Nakamura defeat Apollo Crews and Bob Bowie. For the U.S. Championship, Damian Priest defends successfully against Sheamus. Big E defeats Seth Rollins. God, this sucks. This is for the Raw Women's Championship, we have Charlotte Flair
Okay.
versus Alexa Bliss.
Oh, I knew it.
I'm gone. Hold on. I need to take a break. Hold on.
No. Hear me out. Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship ends in a double countout.
So let's talk about AEW Rampage live from where was it from? Hold on, let me find out. It was from shit, I don't know. All right, so Pac versus Andrade. AEW didn't waste any time.
There's still more to this card.
What? What are we talking about?
Talking about
We're talking about the 9/11 Super Show.
Oh, 9/11? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Goose, you there?
Oh, you gone.
Let's talk about 9/11 today. So 9/11.
Why are you running around in your house?
What?
So I think you're worried about it. Way too many things. I think we should just do the podcast. I think
we are doing the podcast.
All right, let's keep doing the podcast. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Goosh, where's Goosh at? I need him to be here for this next match. It's beautiful.
This podcast
I'm
is
back.
off
I'm
the
back.
rails.
I need a water.
So Goosh, did you hear how that match ended?
No.
It ends in a double countout.
You left again. That's enough.
Back to college, I can't.
Oh,
That's why we made this whole.
Well, AEW
Why
Rampage.
we have the podcast. This right here. This.
Following that, Drew McIntyre defeats Jinder Mahal in a Washington D.C. street fight.
What did you just say?
What? What?
Did he throw the fucking Capitol Hill at him? What?
I need to
This
find
man
some
used
fucking
to-
footage of this match because this shit.
This man used to watch.
Why do they do this gimmick? How is they're shooting? What is a Washington D.C. street fight? Is it any different than a normal street?
I want to know why they did this in 9/11. Why must they torture their fans on 9/11 on the worst day ever to do it on? They do it on 9/11. Yeah, okay, dude.
20 years,
Yeah, all right.
20 years after 9/11 and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss ended double countout.
Are we even near the main event?
Nope, we're on the second match.
Okay, so after the Washington D.C. street fight,
No, scratch that. Where did you find this? That's what I want to know.
okay, so the results are on Cage Match, and I saw people uploading like pictures of the matches on fucking Twitter as it went along, so I know what happened.
Yeah, okay, dude. Yeah, all right, buddy.
So after this, the Raw tag titles are defended by RK Bro against AJ and Omos.
Okay.
For the SmackDown Women's Championship, Becky Lynch successfully defends against Bianca Belair.
Okay, on the bright side, I heard, according to my sources, this match was very good.
I get it. At SummerSlam, they said we gotta save this big match for 9/11.
No.
The streets of 9/11.
Please, we got eyes on this. We're doing this in a movie theater. Not gonna work for me, dude. Not gonna work for me, brother. Dude, on 9/11.
So we're gonna tear the house down for the 3,000 people, brother.
Listen, brother, zero fans, 300 people there. Yeah, we got to tear the house down, dude.
Dude,
That SummerSlam gimmick sucks. Oh, we have an actual match in front of nobody.
All right, brother, dude, we're gonna have a 5-star plastic with nobody there, dude.
SummerSlam is their second biggest show of the year,
No,
and they have her lose in one move.
The 9/11 show is the first,
and then in front of a crowd, no cameras, just a crowd in the Capital One Arena. They actually have a fucking killer match.
no, it's not America the Beautiful, dude. We gotta do, bro. We gotta do America the Beautiful.
So we're gonna tear it down in front of this Dippin' Dot stand, brother.
Hey, dude, we gotta do for America, brother.
We gotta save this match for Biden, dude.
God damn it, I love America.
We gotta wait for Obama to be in the front row, brother.
This is gonna bring the boys back home, dude.
We're about to win the war, brother. Under this match right here, dude. About to win the war.
Bringing our guys back home, dude.
This is a real tribute to the troops.
Dude.
Why are we wasting so much time on a house show?
Go through.
Nobody's
Was that the main
running
event?
show.
Was that the main event?
No, the main event, that was the co-main. The main event is the Bloodline defeating Finn Balor and the Street Profits.
Okay.
So that was the 9/11 Super Show.
This is gonna bring the boys back home, dude.
Yeah.
All right. This competed with Impact.
Y'all are gonna tear the White House down, dude.
I said if Becky loses, we're storming the Capitol, brother.
Why don't we take this bump off the Washington Monument, brother?
I'm about to take this bump on the Lincoln. I'm about to take this bump on the Lincoln Memorial Service, brother.
I'm gonna do a 450 off of Lincoln's lap, dude.
MLK, we coming for you, nigga.
Listen to Jack, brother.
Man, that's enough.
Bro, what's the main event?
The main event was a Bloodline versus Street Profits and Finn Balor, and the Bloodline won.
This better have been a 9/11 death match, dude. Or this shit.
No, we don't have a death match on 9/11.
We have an exploded barbed wire death match on 9/11. That's what I'm talking about. America the beautiful.
Just bring the boys back home from Afghan, dude.
They're gonna bring them home, brother. We'll bring it home, dude. Thank you, USA, brother.
All right.
Hulk Hogan better have been there, dude. This was not the most American show they've ever had, brother.
I'll look it up later. I'll fucking put something in the comments if he fucking showed up or something. I don't know.
Dude. By ourselves a 9/11 death match.
You about to get vetoed, brother. I'm talking to the legislative branch. And they said I'm taking you down. Not downtown. I'm talking 6 feet underground, brother.
Listen here, dude. I better see my boy Sergeant Slaughter, dude. You see the nerve, brother?
We gotta hurry up and get to the show, bro. I gotta slam Andre.
I saw him Mysterio. That's not America, dude. It's a little bit.
We gotta continue.
Yeah,
We moving on.
We about to hit the Dial 11 Super Show part on Sunday.
Okay, so
We about to hit the Dial 11 show on Sunday, son.
yeah, like
We gotta watch it after this. It's got to be on the network somewhere.
it
Or the
might
fuck-
be. I don't know if they actually had cameras
Alright.
there or not, but if they did, we have
All
to
right.
watch it.
On September 12th, for some reason, they had the 9/11 show part 2.
Wait, what?
Super Show part number 1 and number 2. Yeah, 9/11.
Are you-
Come on, son.
Okay,
that
you're
show,
joking.
2 show batch, dude. Brother.
Okay, you know what? We're doing a mini podcast. We're doing a mini podcast
no,
on
I
like
was-
Thursday.
Wait, hold on. I was not wrong because there's a WWE Live Super Show the next day in New York. All right, let me run it down for your brother real quick.
No, save it. We're doing a mini pod
Nope,
later this
nope,
week.
Save it.
Rick
I
Boobs
feel like
and
before you
Shinsuke
try to break it
Nakamura.
down, I feel like I gotta make this Becky win sound better. To be fair, I have found a clip. Becky Lynch did rake Bianca Belair's eyes, rolled her up.
Yeah, okay,
and
brother,
grabbed
that's
the
not
tights.
American, dude.
So
Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Before we go on to the next show, I'd like to say that the Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss match for the Raw Women's Championship, of course, ended in a double countout.
We said that.
No, I know you said that. That was for the 11th. This is for the 12th.
Oh my god.
oh yeah, that's how
Yeah,
WWE do. They just wrestle the same match for
Wait, they
Five
were
straight
in the same
brother.
show back?
If they didn't do a suplex off the World Trade Center new one, I swear it's done.
Okay, we're done.
We're
That's
done.
enough.
This segment's
There's a
over.
new one. They built a new one. We on about.
The segment's over.
All right.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna
AEW
talk about 9/11.
Rampage on last Friday, shortly after SmackDown.
Yeah, we about to talk about it. So AEW didn't want to waste any time of entrances. As soon as the show started, Pac and Andrade were in the ring as Justin Roberts gave their official introduction.
Hold on, stop. Hold on. No, you're not. No, we're not reading off. We're not reading off of fucking the dirt sheets, bro.
No,
I'm
these are my
telling you.
notes. These are my notes.
These are
These
not
are
your
my
notes.
notes.
I
What you
swear to
talking
God, you didn't even watch it.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I put grade A minus.
I hate you.
We graded.
Yeah, we grading these shows. Come on, man.
Okay,
This is how-
so as Snoop's stolen notes say, this show started off hot as fuck. It literally starts with these
Yeah,
two in the
El
ring.
Idolo got the upper hand first, but the bastard was able to keep
I
up the
hate
fight
you, bro.
competitive. What you talking about? He used his amazing speed and agility to make a quick comeback and hit a huge dive over the top of the floor.
I hate you.
And they either talking about, I'm just going over what I said.
Anyways, this was probably a great match. If you haven't seen it, I want you to go out and watch it right now.
Yeah, I give it an A minus.
Snoop.
I hate you.
Snoop,
My
please
rating,
shut up.
not the Bleacher Report.
Anyways,
Please
rating.
stop.
at some point,
Shut
a
up.
guy gets up on the apron. I'm sorry that I don't know his other manager's name, but like the dude gets
Chavo
up on the
Guerrero.
apron. Was it Chavo? I thought Chavo was the guy who did. Never mind. I thought Chavo did the fucking thing later. I'm talking about his other
Get
dude.
to Chavo later.
The guy who it was
Yeah.
the guy who distracted
Yeah.
the ref, and then Chavo hit Pac with the iPad.
See, that's what I'm
Two
saying. Like the
Chavos.
guy on the apron, I don't know who
Chavo.
that was, but I know Chavo was there. So like the guy gets up on
Nah,
the
man,
apron with
there
a
was-
fucking taser.
There's two Chavos. There's two Chavos over there.
Yeah, it's two
Yeah, number one,
Chavos.
number two.
What are you talking about? That was Chavo and Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Guerrero
I
gets
thought-
on the apron with
I
a
thought
taser,
that was-
and the
Are you
referee
telling me
gets
that's not-
distracted. Chavo
Wait,
fucking.
Are you telling me?
I forgot what
That's
he.
not-
What did you say,
oh.
Jordan?
Are you telling me that's
Uh,
not Chavo and Tall
yeah,
Rey Mysterio?
Chavo,
Yeah, okay. All
so-
right, buddy.
Yeah, Eddie has a taser, and he gets on the apron, distracting the ref, and then Chavo gets in the ring as Pac. Pac has in the brutalizer at this time,
Yeah.
and Chavo gets in the ring and hits Pac in the back of the head with an iPad, knocks Pac out cold. Andrade
Wait,
rolls
JR's
over,
iPad, bro?
gets the
Got
win.
Yeah, he gets the win, and then
Oh.
once they're gunning up the
Ooh.
ramp, fucking Andrade just knocks the fuck out of Chavo.
Yeah, he didn't want to win like that.
Yeah,
Not like that, dude.
That's like all for me, brother.
yeah.
Hang on, brother.
And then
It
two
says
dudes
the
super
Lucha Bros
kick the fuck
super
out of
kick goes
Chavo
up.
after that.
Yeah, and threw him in the pack for the brutalizer. as the winner watched from the stage. I give it a grade of A-.
Promise you did.
I just like to point out though, ironically enough, Andrade got very upset at quote unquote cheating to win. Yet in AAA for his match with Kenny Omega, his manager was legitimately Ric Flair, and Ric Flair beat Kenny Omega's ass, and Andrade didn't have any problem with it.
Let's not talk about it.
Well, there's a difference. He does not want Charlotte to get mad at him for being the fuck out of his dad.
He will lie, cheat, and steal in AAA, okay, but not in AEW, okay? Big difference.
Yeah, because it's not American, brother. That's not American to cheat, brother.
It's not the show, dude. This isn't gonna bring the boys back home, brother.
Yeah, come on, brother. You gotta pop the boys. You gotta pop the boys real quick, brother.
So yeah, we have an interview between fucking.
Do we?
Yeah, there's an interview. They interview Darby and Sting.
Man, it doesn't say that Bleacher Report really puts on the.
I hate you.
Shut up about Bleacher Report.
Darby, how is it a hot fucking L you just came off of?
Darby gets the mic.
Still
hurt. Oh man, I'm still from Dave Meltzer.
Darby gets the mic and he calls Shawn Spears a generic piece of shit. Now let's talk about this.
What?
Darby Allin, who stole his entire gimmick from Jeff Hardy, he cannot cut a promo for his fucking life, calls someone else a generic piece of shit.
I don't know.
Listen here, you little shit.
I didn't watch it live, so I didn't catch it. But then when I watched it back, I hated this promo.
Darby looks like he's reading off a teleprompt while he's calling him a generic piece of shit.
Y'all watched it at all? Oh man,
he said, I don't know what he said. He said at the end something like,
I don't know what he said. Like
he said like
he said words.
Oh, you're a piece of trash. He just repeated that because it sounded like he was gonna say something else.
Yeah.
But he forgot what he was trying to say, so he just repeated himself. And
in my notes,
Darby.
In my notes, it did not go in this order, but I put down Sting says the same thing, but actually interestingly.
Well, hold on.
But that's not how it happened.
Tony Schiavone says, Sting, you really know a lot about Tully Blanchard. Sting grabs the mic, goes, wow!
Okay, so I've seen this. I've seen the clip. Like I've seen the clip. It wasn't like Tony Schiavone. It wasn't like Tony Schiavone. Like it wasn't even 5 seconds. Tony Schiavone's like, "Oh, you know about him, right?"
The crowd's already dead silent. They're not popping. Just
Sting.
And the crowd is immediately into it.
Sting got everybody.
All right, is the stagger.
So yeah, Sting literally.
People falling out of the rafters. They were so scared. They just woke up.
Bro, they were just sleeping. All you hear is, oh shit, hold on. Yeah, it's no Sting.
Pick up your head, boy. That's Sting.
They said it's the stagger.
It's the stagger. It's the stagger.
And then Sting cuts the promo that Darby wishes he could do in his fucking dreams. He does, as I said, he says about the same thing, but like actually it's interesting when he says it. Like
he talks about the stanger.
Yeah. And then fucking Tully Blanchard comes out and is shit talking Sting. And while that happens, Shawn Spears attacks Darby Allin.
He says, "You think you know me, son? You don't know me at all, son." And gets his bitch ass beat, and Darby Allin gets his dumb ass beat.
Yeah.
And he fucking ran. And everybody, he's like, "I got you, Sting. I got you. I got you, Sting. Stinger.
Boss Stinger.
Boss Stinger."
And then
we're making this weekend wrestling seem more interesting than it seems. We gotta back it up.
No, it was terrible. No, it was real bad.
Yeah, wrestling sucked this week. It was awful, especially tonight. Yeah. Terrible, awful, bad shit.
And tomorrow,
for everybody.
Tomorrow we're gonna have a special edition of the podcast of us talking about NXT and how much the new era sucks. Dick.
Nah.
We're watching. We gotta watch NXT.
Yeah, we have to watch it.
Nah, they're colorful, dude.
Yeah, come on.
You're right. I forgot. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay, so announcing it right now. We're doing a mini podcast on like Thursday where we review the new NXT and the second half. Actually, no, both of the 9/11 super shows.
It's just gonna simply be its own YouTube video.
Yeah. So the next match is Britt Baker, Rebel, and someone else. I forgot who it was. You remember? Jamie Hayter.
Get fucking right, bitch.
Versus Ruby Soho, Riho, and Chris Statlander.
Nigga, you talking about Ruby Riott?
Ruby Riott? Who? I don't know who that is.
Oh,
anyways.
I'm talking about Hot Love Legend.
Anyways, this was actually like a really fucking interesting match. Besides, the cameraman being horny as fuck, it was still a pretty good match. At one point, Rio hit like a 619, which I kind of fucking marked the hell out for. That was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Did she drop the dime though? That's the problem. Did she?
No dime. No dime.
That's why she lost. Did they lose?
0 dime.
Actually, no. I'm pretty sure they won.
No. Ruby Soho got the
pin.
pin for him.
Pretty sure you literally watched
Rebel. Ruby Soho beat Rebel.
Exactly. They won. And at one point, JR says, and I quote, "Red hot Ruby."
That's my man right there.
JR really likes his trying to get.
Okay, yeah. So I got a little bit of an issue about dumbass AEW. This man Jim Ross right now is on the roll of his life.
He is
right now. He was commentating on every single show this whole week, month, pretty much. And you guys are still trying to kick them off. I think we're gonna start a revolution here on the NWE
apparently
podcast.
Tony Khan said there's no truth to it, and honestly, I think it's a good thing because JR is actually genuinely on the run of his life.
Yeah,
because during All Out, JR was very good.
JR heard that his jaw was on the line. He's like, "Oh fuck, shit!
I gotta pop some Molly or something.
I gotta pop the boys real quick."
Yeah.
So here at the NWE podcast, we would like to say, please don't fire Jim Ross. Thank you. All right, Red Hot Ruby.
So Mark Henry interviews Max Caster and Brian Pillman Jr.
Forehead.
Hold on, you fucking forehead. What was that?
What was that?
I really just smack you on your forehead.
Mark Henry interviews Max Caster.
Dude.
You're disgusting. You're a heathen.
Max Caster and Brian Pillman Jr. are interviewed by Mark Henry.
I'm going to tag this part. I'm going to listen to the podcast, tag it, save everyone in the watching. I'm just going to post in the comments, avoid this spot.
Yeah, now we're just going to take liberties on him now.
Boy, you like your ears? Let's keep it that way. Skip this part right here.
Mark Henry interviews Max Caster and Brian Pillman Jr.
Now, fuck the show right now. We got to talk. Buddy,
make me sick.
You do this on the podcast. You better. Ooh, I should slap you.
So Max Caster, he starts off his portion of the interview by saying Brian Pillman Jr. has no friends at all.
Yeah,
true.
And I didn't care to write down Junior's response because, it's whatever.
Because
wait, you tell me that was not Brian Pillman, the original Brian Pillman?
Nah, he came back.
No, that was actually cut a promo. Wait, we didn't even talk about fucking MJF getting super dick heat.
Yeah, so y'all passed over it.
It's whatever. Everyone knows about
it. We
don't care
it
about
already.
Wrestling enough. We don't care about wrestling enough to go.
That was on Dynamite.
Yeah,
we do not review Dynamite, okay? We do not review Dynamite.
Essentially, if you didn't watch Dynamite, he said that Cincinnati is fucking mid, and that
quite literally said that.
Once the Fiend shows up, we can start talking about Dynamite.
Yeah, once that happens, then we'll talk about Dynamite, but only his segments.
But funnily enough, as he said that Cincinnati was mid, they went on to win against the Vikings. So there's that.
The sports fans in here.
Thank you, MJF.
Shout out to my guy CM Punk.
So there was a hog dipper in the crowd, and that's the end of Rampage.
All right, here we go. Now it's time to talk about SmackDown on August 10th.
What?
Okay, there was a little more. There was a hog dipper in there.
Are you kidding me?
It was I'll wrap it up easy. It was a good match. Brian Pillman Jr. wins the fight despite some interference here and there. They start beating his ass, and then Moxley comes out to save him. The crowd pops. That's it. That's Rampage. SmackDown, August 10th, 2007, from the Chevrolet Center.
Oh God, here we go.
I got a little bit of notes on this show right here from the Wrestling Observer newsletter.
I've watched this 3 times.
No,
I'm at the top of the dome.
So, they don't talk. Oh, Nope. They don't talk about this show at all, actually. Okay, let's just review it.
Now,
That's why we are.
to anyone watching this, I want you to think about any wrestling intro you've ever seen in the last 10 years, like Raw, SmackDown, whatever, where they show like the whole graphics, Raw, blah, blah, blah. They show the superstars doing their whole gimmick. And then they show the stage, they do the pyro and all that, blah, blah, blah. The commentators are, welcome to blah, blah, blah. That did not happen here. That did not happen whatsoever. The second the SmackDown shit ended,
Yeah. So the show does this little, I will be tonight. It does that, right? And as soon as it cuts, it's cutting to the fans. It's like, yeah, welcome to Chevrolet Center in, I think, Detroit. And then,
the second the fucking intro ends, Batista is making his way out.
And Batista is fucking hyped today. This motherfucker was going crazy.
He's ready.
Like he put more emphasis on his machine gun pyro gimmick than I've ever seen him put his emphasis ever. And then it cuts to the crowd, and John Cena makes an appearance on SmackDown. I don't know how he got tickets. He probably got tickets for being a Raw member.
Yeah.
But he found his way on SmackDown.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Madden 2008.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn right. Yeah, you damn right.
No, bro. No. Okay, no, it was not. No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
Wait, real quick. Me and Bullen were watching this, and when Batista came out, we're thinking, oh my god, wow, this is a hot start. They just had to compensate all the fucking pyro for Batista's entrance. And then we heard the bell because we thought it was going to be a fucking like promo. No, this shit started hot, dude. Okay, I don't know why.
Yeah,
until we realized who his opponent.
Yeah, so it started off with Jobber ass Batista and his opponent, motherfucking my man Deuce. All right, no, it was Domino. Domino, actually.
Domino.
Never mind.
Oh man,
Domino versus Jobber ass Batista. And to sum up this match, this was just a squash.
I mean, to be fair, they gave Domino like a lot more offense than I expected.
They didn't give him shit. So I guess last week on SmackDown, Batista wanted to face the Great Khali, and then out of nowhere, for some reason, Deuce and Domino came out and attacked Batista. That's how it happened.
This there's two things I want to say right now. One, this episode isn't necessarily bad, but is probably one of the most cursed episodes I've ever seen. Because, I mean, for one, obviously Batista coming out hot as hell, and then Domino is one half of the tag team champions.
Yeah.
It's just like I like to point out, like during the fucking entrance song, like they took so long to get to the ring that they already hit the fucking chorus like 3 times in the fucking knockoff Grease song. It was just so unbearable just because we knew what was gonna happen. This is your tag team. This is your tag team champions here.
So I didn't watch the show.
Batista beats the fuck out of Domino pretty much.
I didn't watch the show. I'm looking at these results here. There are a total of 7 matches on this show.
Yeah.
Yep.
6 out of 7 went under 5 minutes.
Yeah, you damn
this
right.
This is the wrestling I like.
And this sounds like the greatest show of all time.
We'll get to the one that goes over.
You're gonna be surprised what fucking match gets the longest run time in this whole card.
So yeah, Batista gets a win while the entire arena is covered by a foggy mist somehow.
The boys cannot see.
It's a thick as hell smog. You think the Undertaker was coming out by how much there was. So Batista wins. They're doing the whole replay, whatever, and all of a sudden, the Great Khali scares the fuck out of Batista.
They showed they showed the main event, like fucking like they're hyping the main event of the show, and it's like little like video clips and whatever. And this
Khali shows up on the screen like
all in my grip.
But so yeah, it shows Ric Flair, Great Khali, and all you see.
Khali's like, yeah.
Now you might think they pan out to Batista. They show no, it's the damn graphic. And then it's just Great Khali screaming at us.
Yeah, it's straight into Khali screaming.
And Great Khali with the world title is a great picture.
Oh, we'll get to that. But okay, so his guy by his side basically translated is like, you better savor that win, Batista, because he's gonna kick your ass. That's basically what he says.
Now
we had the closed captioning on too, by the way, and the closed captioning was literally just inaudible in both fucking brackets when Batista was screaming.
So this whole show was just putting over the Vice Grip. This whole show was legit. Vice Grip is the greatest move of all time ever.
Yeah. And then Khali ends the segment by grabbing the camera.
But yeah, fucking asshole. You didn't even pay for the camera, probably.
Yeah. And then I guess there was a short segment promoting Chuck Palumbo because I wrote Chuck Palumbo likes bikes.
Chuck Palumbo is American badass.
You know, funnily enough, he had a match on this card, but it was a dark match. So they promoted him, but never put him on the actual card.
Yeah, against who?
Paul Burchill.
Did he win?
Yeah, he beat Paul Burchill.
You have to. You'd assume that you
fuck
would.
No, fuck this show, man.
He has a dark match, a non-televised match, and then they show on TV, Chuck Palumbo.
Fuck this show, dude. They really had this motherfucker lose to Paul Burchill.
No, he didn't lose to Paul Burchill. Paul Burchill lost.
Still fuck this show though.
Yeah. So Rey Mysterio makes his return after being injured.
Yeah.
You know, Rey Mysterio does his whole shebang. He comes down to the ring. He gets in and takes the mic, and he's like,
I love Chavo. Chavo, please don't hurt me, Chavo.
Yeah.
Let me break it down for you.
Take this goose.
I don't know how. Nah, because I'm trying to explain something. I don't know how, but Chavo's not even here. Rey Mysterio grew some inches.
No,
I don't know how.
You better let me take this.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio had some high heels on.
Listen,
he got way taller.
No, I hate you.
He said, "Who's that jumping out the sky?" Chavo.
That wasn't even the real. So, I'm watching this at To My Time because we were recommended this by Beefy, who is on the show already. And we're like, okay, this should be great. We only knew about the main event, so I didn't know shit about this era because I wasn't really into wrestling at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. The run of this angle with Chavo and Mysterio, that's great. So then I'm thinking, wait, isn't he injured? But here comes Rey. And I'm thinking, well, he's been injured for a while, so of course he'd grow out the goatee and mustache.
Yeah,
that makes sense. And I'm like, that's a great look for Rey. That's a great look.
A great look. He's not taller too.
They start panning in closer and closer to the ring. And I'm thinking, oh, damn, is Rey like tall? Or is he just small?
No.
And I see the 619 tattoo.
Yeah, okay. No, because I remember. No, because I remember you told me this. You said you were like, so I was watching the show real later before these guys. I watched the show like 2 to 3 days later, and then I'm watching. I was like, damn, why is Chavo here in the mask? And then Goose says, wait, what? Chavo? Was that Rey Mysterio?
I don't know if I was out of it or something, but it was so late that like I didn't notice he was taller. I did not notice that at all until after he spoke. Like I thought it was Rey until I heard him say words.
I thought it was Rey until it was not Rey.
Yeah.
It was funny until it wasn't.
I've seen Rey with a goatee, so I was like, oh, okay, Rey's about to fucking talk about his injury and shit. And then it was like, oh, I love Chavo.
It was funny until it wasn't.
Ooh, Chavo. Ding, 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 ding.
Who's that hopping out the sky, Guerrero?
And then his opponent, probably the greatest wrestler of all time, comes out. Eugene.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's right. Eugene.
They put on this was actually like a real, as I said, this show, it didn't necessarily suck. They actually had like a really good match here, surprisingly.
Don't fucking lie to these people. Okay, so Rey Mysterio goes crazy, right?
Yeah. Rey Mysterio fucks up his finisher. He messes up the 619 at one point, you know.
Yeah, so Rey Mysterio, he was doing his regular moves. His knee's still messed up.
Yeah.
And Rey calls for the 619. He calls for it, dials it up, fucks it up. Can't even drop the damn dial.
I wrote Chavo style, so I'm guessing someone on commentary said it at some point.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I guess it was like Chavo style. I don't know why Rey Mysterio was tributing Chavo Guerrero. He injured him, but who cares? Yeah, he goes for the 619, misses, and then the unthinkable happens. Rey Mysterio unmasks himself, and I couldn't believe my eyes. It was Chavo Guerrero.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine if I was so tired that I didn't know and I just didn't listen to the promo and I'm watching this, that I'd be so surprised that it's Chavo Guerrero.
Legit, if he hadn't said any words, if like he was about to say something and then Eugene came out, I probably would have thought it was Rey up until then.
Chavo Guerrero making a surprise fucking like statement that he is Rey Mysterio and Eugene can't believe it. He said, "Why, Rey? Why?" And then Eugene, thinking he see the ghost or the devil, beats the fuck out of fucking Chavo.
He at one point he hits the fucking 3 amigos on Chavo. That shit made me pop, dude.
Like he did the gory special, he did the 3 amigos, and then he goes for the frog splash. And of course, Eugene's a dumb fuck, and he misses.
Yeah, so Chavo eventually picks up the win, unfortunately, after mocking our main man Rey.
After unmasking himself to become Rey Mysterio.
Now, real quick, I want to hop to Eugene, Nick Dinsmore, like actual name, but he was in an interview in 2020, and he's like he didn't like state it directly, but like he was like convincing himself, like in the interview, that in WWE in 2020, the Eugene character could work.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah, no, it couldn't, dude.
Wow. In a sense, it could. That could be like a positive message. Like, okay, yeah, cool. But the way they treated Eugene is why it would not work.
Part. That part.
Because they made him. Like, I understand the gimmick. Oh yeah, a guy who is not the best mentally, wrestles.
Yeah,
and
like, Chris Benoit, they did it before. They did that
gimmick. Not even that. Well, yeah, okay. It's like, it could work, but the problem is we know how WWE's going to do it.
Yeah, yeah. We know how they would do it, so. Yeah.
We know how Eugene is. We know how Eugene was. This would not work.
So up next, I wrote down that MJF makes out with a random woman. Another lady interferes.
MJF?
Right.
MJF.
So how the segment actually goes is Victoria's getting her hair done, and a guy that looks a lot like MJF comes over and just starts making out with her. And then I wrote down Tori Wilson says, "Stop fucking."
That was Michelle McCool, dumbass.
Look here, listen.
What is going on?
Roland, did you even watch the show?
I guess I wrote that because they have a match later. It's Tori Wilson and fucking Victoria later on. So I was assuming.
Yeah. Now, granted, I have this show pulled up on my computer right now, and as we're doing this podcast, I'm just skipping to the parts that we're talking about. But that does not matter. All that matters is that we are doing this podcast right now.
And then we have the Raw rebound where McMahon recaps his death.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite. This is probably my favorite part of the show. So, Vince, they're recapping, and then they show Vince dying, and then after he comes back, he's like, "Well, why did I fake my death? Because I see what is making people care."
Yeah.
What the Vince? Huh?
Yeah.
And then this whole thing was just him, Vince McMahon on the political party, Vince McMahon on social taxes, Vince McMahon on Gabba Gabba Ghoul, you know the gimmick.
Yeah.
All day. Like the
Yo.
whole night.
Yo,
was on some
Gabba
bullshit.
Gabba Ghoul.
Like he was on some bullshit.
Yeah.
This is the Vince death story that they had to kill because of Benoit, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
And then he talks about how a piece of his family can take over the Fed and shit. And then as soon as Vince in the same scenario is about to go into the same
No,
white
hold
limo.
on. No, I want you to talk about how they re-showed the entire segment of him walking to the back too. They could have cut that, but they decided to show the entire part of him walking back to the fucking limo.
I'm saying the same scenario as how he died.
They were playing time.
The same limo too.
Yeah.
And then Jonathan Coachman, being the good friend that he is, saved Vince's life
Yeah.
and announces that he has a fucking son. And who did that son turn out to be? Mr. Hornswoggle. It was Hornswoggle. Not me.
Yeah. Mr. Hornswoggle, yeah.
And then the next match, Mark Henry comes out, and oh my
Versus-
God, who is that?
Sterling
Corey
Keenan.
Graves.
No, it's Sterling
No.
Keenan.
Sterling
Who?
Keenan.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's
Corey
Finn Balor.
Graves.
I hit my
Why you
teeth on the mic. Oh, fuck.
What the fuck? How'd you?
You're out. Yeah, you out for the count now.
So Mark
right,
Henry
Jordan, you're
just
in now.
beats the shit out of Sterling Keenan.
Nigga, this is Corey Graves.
Corey Graves.
Promise you, it's not Corey Graves. If it was Corey Graves, they
think
would have
it's
announced him as Corey Graves.
I fucking hate you with every fiber of my being.
Yo, Jordan, can you just replace Bullen?
Now, y'all think Big Show is in AEW, don't you?
Nigga, I know Paul Weiss in
The fuck is
AEW. Don't
Big
play
Show?
Exactly.
Netflix
That's what I'm
show?
saying. Mark Henry was facing Sterling Keenan.
That's
This
King
is
Kong
Corey
Bundy.
Graves.
Promise you, it's not.
And it is King Kong Bundy.
It is.
And then after this,
So, anyways, after this, Mark Henry talks about how he beat the shit out of Undertaker, right? And then once they come
Yeah.
back from like showing this whole promo package and all that, Mark Henry gets scared by a fucking ghost who was pissing salt.
this man did not drink a bottle of water in his life. He pisses salt.
A druid is like they turn to a druid walking away from the ring.
Now, how did the Drew get there without Mark Henry not knowing? I don't know.
I think
'Cause it
that
wasn't
was.
like you-
I think that was Corey when he. I'm not sure. That might have just been Corey when the lights something went out. He just got on the druid, started pissing salt,
Yeah, he starts
and they tried to make it like look like it was footsteps too, but like he kept missing on the way up the ramp, so he was just pissing on his leg the whole time.
like the initial footprints looked alright, but then at one point it just goes to shit. It looks awful.
It just turns to a line in the sand. Evolution.
He tries like
He
zombie
was
walking
strong.
too. The moment the piss, the fucking like dust starts getting on his leg and shit. Like, like what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
This big black fat man, Mark Henry, is scared for his life.
Yeah.
And then as we cut back, Justy and Festus are also here.
I forgot to write about that, but like, yeah, that is true. That happened. They talked.
My man, Doc Gallows.
This is Festus. I don't know
With
what you're talking
Dangity.
Who? Doc Gallows.
about. Not Gallows. I hear you.
This is Finn Balor.
So then
I hear you, for real.
we have Tori Wilson accompanied by Jimmy Wang Yang with Victoria and MJF.
Now, real quick, I'm now realizing this. When me and Bullen watched Young Rock, there was a wrestling promoter named, I think it was like Lau.
Something like that, yeah.
Like it was he was trying to recruit all the guys like Randy Savage, fucking he got King Kong Bundy for his promotion, try to get Rocky
Yeah.
Johnson. And
He also
the
got
resemblance
Allen.
between these two is striking between Wei Lang and Lau. The cowboy boots,
Who?
Lang Lang?
Wang Lang,
I hear you.
Jimmy Wang Yang, you dumbass.
Lang, Langin.
Jamie Wang Lang.
Talking some bullshit.
I hear you.
Banging and banging and banging and
No,
banging.
but see, I was
Banging,
thinking the same
banging.
thing when we were watching it. Yeah, he kind of has a bit of a resemblance there.
And Jimmy Wang Yang came out
Lang.
with Tori Wilson.
Towie Wilson and
Yeah.
Jimmy Wang Lang. I hear you.
Nah, let's talk about Tori Wilson real quick.
Towie.
Tori Wilson.
We're not doing this gimmick.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, here comes fucking Victoria.
This match. Okay, to sum it up, I wrote down Victoria wrestles, Tori doesn't.
All right.
I wrote one thing down and I said, Tori, please pull up your pants.
Yeah, that too.
All I saw was G-string and everything out. Please
Yeah.
pull your pants up.
This match was all Victoria. That's all I'm gonna say. Tori.
Victoria was just whipping her ass until fucking Michelle McCool, Mark Calloway's wife, came out.
Yeah, Vicky, or not Vicky. Jesus, now you got me fucking shit up. So Victoria
How
beats
did I fuck your shit up?
Victoria
You
beats the
fucked up.
shit out of Tori after the match, and then Michelle McCool, yeah, she comes out and I'm not gonna say
Beats
it
the
that
shit
way.
out of
That
her.
sounds dumb. I was gonna say beats her off.
Yeah, let's talk about MVP and Matt Hardy.
I think I
What?
could have saved that 2 seconds of the podcast without knowing what you were initially going to say.
Look, I had
I
to
feel
say it.
like whoever listens could have been saved, but no, you
Don't
gotta say
worry,
your
we'll let it in
bullshit.
post.
Yeah, no, you won't.
Yeah,
You're right.
this.
So
All
yeah,
right,
MVP
next
and Matt
up.
Hardy hate each other. They're feuding over the U.S. title.
For
Supershow.
months.
Yeah. MVP talks about
It
his
is-
heart condition, and the crowd still shits on him.
My heart hurts. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said he's not human. He's half a man, half amazing. Puts on the shades and everyone boos him because he has a shitty heart. It was great.
That was probably one of the best
Let's talk
segments
about
I've seen.
what he was. Nah, I feel like we gotta talk about what he was wearing.
Oh,
This man was out here,
Oof.
dude, with chain, do-rag, and glasses. I've never seen something so crazy in my life.
I think I see that every time I'd ever step outside downtown Phoenix. I
feel
swear to
you
God,
just
I
talking
do.
Your bullshit.
So anyway, the
Okay,
King of
Towie
Kings
Wilson.
returns. And that's
No one gives
it.
a fuck. No one gives a fuck.
There was like a whole 30 to 60 seconds of Triple H vignettes, and then it says the King of Kings returns. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy.
So yeah,
Like the
following that,
Triple
we
H
have
returned.
one of
Oh
the
yeah, following
longest matches ever.
in 2008 in stores, August 14th.
Yeah.
And this match runs long as fuck.
So if I remember correctly, this match is only about 17 or 18 minutes, but it felt longer than the
Really?
Edge match we watched.
Only. Yeah.
This shit was
Yeah,
a 30-minute Iron Man match.
Goosh for shoot. Like I thought it ran like 30 plus or something. The way it felt.
I think it did. I think it did.
This-
I might have to double check. Maybe I misremembered, but I
This
don't remember
was
going
Vince-
30.
Well, luckily, since I don't take notes, I have the show right here so I can tell you how long it ran.
All right.
How long it run, Snoop? How long it run? Probably longer than you can run.
wait a
Tap
minute.
plug.
Goosh, you can barely run. Short ass legs, short ass body.
You gonna tell us how long
I'm
this
gonna be
match was
honest.
or what?
Yeah, hold on. The ad has this, this
It was
ad
longer
break.
than
my
Wing Yang.
From bell to bell.
Yeah, hold on. Ad break, dude.
I hate
Which
you.
match is this?
This is
So this match ran.
17 minutes, 32 seconds. I beat you to it because you're stupid.
There we go. So
I think
it
you're
ran
black and you just
relatively short, but it genuinely felt like 30 plus minutes to me in Goosh.
Yeah, so it was. I think this is when Hornswoggle was cruiserweight champion, and I think every cruiserweight was trying to beat the fuck out of him.
Maybe.
Oh, wasn't
So yeah,
everybody?
Jamie Noble tried to beat on his ass, and then he came to the
Oh,
back.
damn, you're skipping through everything. Damn.
What are you on about, dude?
Okay, I'll at least talk a little bit about the match. It was pretty good. They did
Are
their
you
whole
kidding
gimmicks.
me?
Fucking if they cut the match in half, it was about half as long. This would probably be like a fucking really great match, but they took so damn long. But anyways, as Snoop was saying, Hornswoggle just randomly comes up from the apron, and somehow, I don't know why, but Finley has to help him into the ring. And then Jamie Noble comes down and grabs his leg and pulls him out, and then he chases Hornswoggle to the back. So then Finley, he has to decide.
No, you're forgetting who's by him. Shannon Moore and SmackDown's #1 announcer, Funaki.
Nigga, I'm not that far yet. Calm down. So Finley, he decides his little son is more important than this match, so he runs backstage, and the match ends by countout. Okay, now you can continue.
Yeah, so then the Shannon Moore and SmackDown #1 commentator Funaki, and Jamie Noble says, I want to beat that little bitch's ass, Hornswoggle, for the belt. And then Finley's like, don't ever touch my fucking son again. Don't touch my son. And then Finley, they're fighting. He got some water. And he gets smacked. He gets fucking smacked. And then guess who's right beside him? By God, it's Kane. And Kane beats the fuck out of Finley. This was.
I can explain why he beat the fuck out of him? Okay, I hear you.
No, because the water splashed on him.
Well, yeah, you didn't explain it to the folks at home.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Man, fuck the folks. They should watch the match. I swear I did.
You're telling them to watch wrestling.
Man, I don't give a fuck about them. They can go to hell.
So yeah, Kane kills Finley, and yeah, that happens.
We talked about this, me and Bull, and how fucking, if that shit was an actual 1v1, Finley all fucking day. He would knock bricks. That man is off the fucking nut. Swear to God, this man could beat anyone's ass.
Yeah, Finley is up there.
Brawler number 4, and he could do it convincingly.
All right. So you tell me that this man, Finley, could beat up Finn Balor.
Yes, anybody.
Nah, actually, you're right. Never mind. Finn Balor.
Yeah, okay.
With the shillelagh.
With the shillelagh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay, but is Finley a demon? No, so I think Finn Balor wins.
I think Finley is a fucking old Irish man with a stick. What do you need, dude? What more do you need?
Sylvan comes out speaking baguette, and then Kane's pyro hits, and it scares the hell out of him. There's a lot of people getting scared tonight.
Real quick though, why is Kane just in the back of catering, just walking?
He had a match next.
Yeah, he had a match right next.
Okay, but
right
why
next.
was he just there?
He had a match right
because catering was in the way, and he was walking to fucking Gorilla.
Damn, don't you just hate when you have a match right next?
Oh yeah, but yeah, Sylvan gets his ass whooped. Kane wins, and then Finley just came out and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get my hits back. Yeah, I'm gonna get my licks."
Yeah, he starts beating the shit out of him with the
Kane's ass with the shillelagh.
Hitting and licking.
He was hitting and licking, getting his licks back, beating his ass with the shillelagh. Don't touch my son, please. Thank you.
Please don't. So up next, we have the Chris Masters doing a open challenge gimmick where he wants people to break the master lock, right?
Yeah, and then he gets Big Boss Man.
Damn, you're scared. Okay, so the very first thing this man does, he gets out of the ring and harasses a woman. He starts saying like, "Hey, you think you could get in the ring with me, baby?" And then he was like, "Oh, don't flatter yourself, bitch," and then he walks away. So then, yeah, as you said, he gets Big Boss Man, and he starts talking shit about him.
They should shoot down Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man was dead before this show.
Wait, Big Boss Man's dead?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, you learn something new every day. But yeah,
we have fun on this show.
The guy doesn't want to get in the ring at first. He doesn't want to get out of his seat. He's comfy. He bought his seat. He bought his tickets and shit. And then he says, "Oh, you're definitely from Youngstown." And the guy just stands straight up and fucking hops the barricade like, "All right, I'm ready."
No, the fuck I'm not.
So they get in the ring. And Chris Masters is like, "All right, so tough guy, what makes you think you can break the master lock?" So he says, "I was a 3-time All-State in football." Chris Masters says, okay, what else? He says, "I was a captain of my high school wrestling team." He says, "You got anything else?" And this dude says, "I was convicted of manslaughter and I just got out of prison."
And then the biggest pop of the night. This shit went from 0 to 100 so fucking fast.
And then Chris Masters says, "Is your family here?" Okay. And then Chris Masters says, "Hey, brother, you good? I'm gonna get another person."
He said, I don't want to mess you up in front of your family. And he just fucking gets straight out of the ring. And then he grabs some fucking stoner white dude from the crowd and says, "You know what? Yeah, you're the guy."
You just grab Shaggy.
He grabs Shaggy.
Smith wearing her Edge shirt.
Yeah.
Bootleg jeans.
It's Shaggy and Rastafari and fucking Rasta hair. Basically.
All right, going back. The biggest pop. I'm a convicted felon. Yeah, you fucking right. You fucking goddamn right.
Youngstown loves murderers. It's awesome.
They said,
I
"What's
was
good?
convicted in-
What's really good?"
I was convicted of manslaughter. You damn all you want. Yeah. Kill motherfuckers. You kill motherfuckers.
So some of this scrawny ass white kid gets in the ring. JBL saying he says he reminds you of you. He was convicted of a bad haircut.
Yeah, but he was also convicted of a manslaughter.
So this segment goes as you expect. Fucking the kid gets in the chair and
Gets his ass whooped.
yeah,
He dies.
he grabs him in the master lock and just fucking murders him and then throws him on the ground like a wet noodle.
And then before
the ground so
before
fucking
the
hard.
Yeah.
before the main event, they show a promo package for Rey Mysterio Chavo. They also run down the card. They
Oh,
also
you mean
talk
Chavo
about,
and Chavo? Yeah, that's the match.
Yeah, Chavo v Chavo.
you're right. Then it got Ric Flair talking to Batista. Batista said, "Why are you doing this, Flair? I gotta show out to all my niggas in the back."
Yeah, that's
Let
pretty
him
much
do
what
this to
he
me.
says.
I gotta go. Gotta whip his ass. And then we get on to the main event. The match of the year candidate.
It cuts right from that straight into Kali's dope as fuck Tron with a Bengal tiger, and then it shows him
I
with his
do like
fucking
the
eyes in the
That's a
flames.
Siberian tiger.
Bengal tiger, and then it goes into
That's a
Kali with the
Siberian tiger.
flaming eyes. This shit,
I do rock with this.
yeah.
That tiger was
I-
Siberian.
I think you should shut up.
I do,
So as Snoop said earlier in the night,
bitch.
Great Khali, he's possibly one of the
Vice
best
Grip is
looking
the
people in
greatest
this
move of
title.
all time.
What is happening?
I don't. Anyways,
Are we even on SmackDown?
I don't even know what's going on. My brain
anyways,
is all over.
Khali
I'm
comes
talking
out.
about Vice Grip.
He comes out with the big gold, and this shit looks. There's very few people that look better with this title than Khali, in my opinion. He fucking looks beautiful
Goldberg.
with this shit. Nah, not Goldberg.
Goldberg ain't shit.
Man,
Goldberg sucks.
Well, probably the guy that he's wrestling still
Right.
looks worse. Ric Flair.
Yeah. Also, like Michael Cole was putting over his hand so much. He was talking about Khali can fit a dozen golf balls in his hand.
What?
That's impressive.
He clarified. He clarified right after that. 12 golf balls.
Great Khali can fit 2 dicks in his fucking hands. Yeah, okay, thank you, Michael Cole.
Michael
impressive.
Cole says the Great Khali can give 3 handies with just 1 hand.
He can- Okay, let's talk about
he can handle a
Ric Flair.
bukkake and jack off 3 times and only does 1 stroke.
yeah, we're gonna go to Ric Flair now before we get to we're getting to
Yeah, the
Ball
Great
Time.
Khali
It
can
doesn't
stick
matter.
3 dicks up his ass.
Yeah, we ain't getting money.
Can I get him on the Makusa?
No. All right, so Ric Flair comes out. He's struggling like a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like, honestly, Ric Flair is a racist, but I feel like he has some black in him because there's no way this nigga's that swagged out at this age, bro. And you still swagging and old. And then he
He's
got
swagging and sagging.
So okay,
swagging, sagging.
now what ways could you think this match would ever start off?
Well,
Top rope suicide.
I would imagine a big time sequence of flips and drop kicks.
This match
Sadly,
opens.
that's not happening.
This match between Great Khali and Ric Flair starts with a lockup.
Yes, sir.
Great Khali, one of the greatest workers ever.
Khali,
And there was that point in the match, 2 seconds in, where Ric Flair's fucking knee pads go directly to his shins.
yeah,
I don't know
Listen,
why.
it's
his
always-
knee pads were on his shin the whole match.
Yeah, he never had him up to his knees. He was just
No,
it was
I
always
swear he did.
no. It was always to his shins. It was never like a knee pad to him.
His chicken leg just strutting down the ring.
Chicken old man legs.
So like it opens with a great spot. There's great spots at the from the lockup.
Ric Flair is bumping his ass off at like 75.
From the lockup, Khali just throws Flair across the ring. Flair immediately gets up and goes, "Woo!"
Now again, Ric Flair is still super old at this time, and he's moving like nothing. Like it's weird actually.
No, he gets up, says, "Say the line, Sting." And this is like the crowd pop.
At one point, he gets Khali down to one knee. He's throwing like punches and chops. He does the little strut around in a circle. He comes back and just starts beating him up again. Like
Punching and chopping and punching and
Punching and
chopping.
chopping.
I think you guys are missing.
Punching and
I think you guys are missing. I think you guys are missing the point that Great Khali was working on this man forever.
oh yeah, he was working locks. This is not the match you would expect.
And then of course, Ric Flair hit him with the low blow, dirtiest player in the game. And this man is going crazy. The Ric Flair strut, probably the greatest strut of all time.
Now I'm just waiting. See if you guys bring this up, but go on ahead.
So eventually, somehow, I don't look. Flair just buried one of the greatest moves in professional
There you go.
wrestling. Flair,
Yeah, you thought we were going to talk about it. Come on.
Khali over the fucking, like, he winds his shit up, fucking vicious brain chop, knocks his old man to his ass. Flair is back on his feet in 3 seconds.
Now, you sure got to realize, Ric Flair is something dangerous. He's a dangerous man.
This match has this finisher has put away several former WWE champions out cold, and Ric Flair just gets right back up.
And then he got hit with the vice grip and he fucking died.
Yeah, he murders this old man with a vice grip. His shoulders on the
And
mat.
that's when my brother died.
Ever since my brother died.
So the ref starts counting because his shoulder's eventually on the mat, and then Khali holds it for like a full minute because Batista misses his fucking cue.
God damn it, Batista. I thought you were cool.
I don't know if they were
Guess
doing it
not.
for suspense or if he actually was too late. I don't know. But Batista comes
Yeah,
out there.
Batista was getting off it.
They're waiting for the pyro.
He was getting off his end. He's about to hit a Batista bomb. He got pushed off. Then he get hit with the most dangerous move in professional wrestling, the vice grip. Squeeze his head like a grape, like a basketball.
And they did protect him pretty well because like he was still throwing punches and shit. It wasn't just like, oh, this move just auto killed Batista, right? He was still throwing punches, but he slowly starts fading. And then, you know,
And he died.
Yeah, he dies. He's passed out on the ground.
And
That's when
Khali-
Batista died.
Show
Great Khali
ends.
with black pants.
The show ends with
It's
Khali
going-
holding the big gold.
Yo, SmackDown right
2008, now in stores on August 14th.
Not in 2008.
So looking back at it, we're gonna be for shoot. SmackDown around this time fucking sucked. Undertaker wasn't here. Fucking everybody was gone, and Great Khali was taking over the universe. Like
maybe I'm just an asshole, but this SmackDown was not that bad.
no, it wasn't bad. It's just SmackDown in general around this time. Like it was really around after Benoit's death. Everything just seemed to like.
I think this was
suck.
before, wasn't it?
No, Benoit died around like July.
Oh yeah, it was July.
Jordan,
I keep
give me
thinking
the
it's
fast
later
check.
in the year. I keep thinking it's like September,
yeah.
November.
Chris Benoit died.
He like died in July something.
Chris Benoit died on June 24th, 2007.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, this was you're right. This was a few months after that. So yeah, SmackDown was just kind of weird as hell.
Morrison was the ECW champion.
Yeah.
First time. So most definitely
Name one person watching ECW.
right. Now we're going to talk about the September 11th Super Show.
No, we ain't, bro. It's over.
We
Everybody
gotta
tired.
save it. That's
Taking
a
it home.
great show to save for another time.
Yeah. Anyways, that was SmackDown. Wasn't terrible, but it was cursed as hell.
All right, now to the best segment of the night.
The
Yeah,
predictions.
the ending. Yeah, ending. You're right.
Yeah,
No, bro, predict this. Snoop, do the thing.
Thought we weren't doing this. Oh my god.
We are, bro. This is the best segment ever.
All right.
And today, we picked John Lamar Aloysius Cena III. And no, I did not go for some dumbass shirt. No, not the orange shirt. I went for something way different. I went for John Cena in a Ribera fucking shirt in one of them little fuck pants, them little fucking stupid pants that people wear.
Put it up. Put it up. Let me see it.
You look. Hold on.
Let me look at this. Hey, this shit looks stupid. I'm not putting it in the video.
Put it up.
Hold on. Y'all look in the VC chat right now.
I'm looking.
Y'all
Okay,
look.
that fucks.
Hold on. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here.
Exactly. What are you talking about?
All right,
That's what I'm talking about.
That goes hard.
Oh yes, does we have the dumbass Rise Above Hate shirt under the jacket? Yes, but that does not matter. You don't see it. What you see here is the Ribera jacket in little fuck pants. I don't know what they call it. Little fuck pants. yeah, I think you were probably in Japan, maybe. I don't know.
I just gonker like all the way to the fucking like right side of his pants.
Oh my
What
god.
did you just say?
There's a
Dude.
picture. There's this picture of John Cena in the Ribera gear standing next to CM Punk in the Ribera gear.
Oh yeah, I've
No
seen that before.
way.
I genuinely thought this was fake, but both of them have it on, and Cena quite literally wrestled in Japan.
Oh, I remember this picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this picture
yeah.
fucks, dude. I
Yeah.
love it.
So I'm assuming John Cena has San Francisco 49ers pants and
Yes.
Punk has Bears. Would I be
believe
correct?
so. I
That'd make more
believe-
sense.
I can't tell you, but all I know is they look fucked.
Yeah.
So if we do a CM Punk fit segment, I think you already know who wins.
Nah, this is a double fist segment.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess it is because we got CM Punk as well. It is
This
also
shit
Ripper
fucks.
Rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fuck ass picture. Yeah,
All right.
he did wrestle in it. Hold on.
Man, all this for this nasty looking. Look at this steak, bruh. This is all for Ribera Steakhouse.
Well,
this steak ain't
look,
worth
he actually
nothing.
wrestled in the shoe pants though. Look.
Yeah, he wrestled in the shoe pads. Take a look at the steak he represents.
No.
Put it up. What are these? What is this corn?
Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. What is this?
What is this?
They
Shout out
got
to Ribera
this.
Steakhouse. I ain't eating your $30 steak for
They
nothing.
got the shit in the skillet.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Undertaker? Wait, whoa.
Wait, Undertaker in the Ribera?
Ooh.
A young Undertaker sported a
That is
Ribera
a
jacket during his early days in WWE.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the River
No.
special right here.
Undertaker didn't wrestle in the Ribera.
This is just a Ribera segment. This ain't even for Cena anymore.
Yeah, fuck you, see that. This is for the River special. Undertaker was over. Bully Ray was also.
Now, if we get to 20 subscribers by the time this video drops, we're gonna give you $20 Ribera Steakhouse gift card.
We got Bubba Ray. Hold on.
Bubba
I got
Ray, oh
more.
no.
There you
All
go.
right, we're
Five
done
more.
with this segment.
Please. I don't want to
Yo,
edit anymore. Please.
And then one more. Now you gotta have to edit a whole thing. And last but not least, we got the Young Bucks. This is not Bearded Dick Jackson. though.
we-
No.
We're
It's over.
done.
Oh wait, I'm not done. I got Cesaro.
You said one
All
more. We're done here.
Oh yeah, we're finished though. Yeah, that's the River special. I was gonna be John Cena, but then I kept finding more stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we're wrapping it up.
Now-
Let's shoot
On to
for,
predictions.
5 views. 5 views on this video.
I guess
5 views.
I guess we gotta
Predictions.
predict the 9/11
Predict
show. All right.
What do we even have?
What are you predicting?
We predict Dynamite. That's what we normally do.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, but we're not doing it. Do we
All right,
have
what do you guys want to
anything-
predict then? What do you want to predict?
Nah, we gonna read off Dynamite. That's what we gonna do. Yeah.
All right, somebody
I
pull up
mean,
Dynamite.
I got 4 matches for fucking Extreme Rules.
Man, shut up, bro. We don't care about that. All right, CM Punk does commentary. Predict what he gonna say now. Do it.
He's gonna say, "Watch the 9/11 show that door they put out, please and thank
He's
you."
gonna
gonna
say, "Eat a Ribera."
He's gonna say this match is commentated by CM Punk.
I think
He's
that
gonna say at 11:59, "I'm going to leave the stadium or arena." and
I
I'm
think
gonna go
CM Punk's gonna get on commentary and he's gonna say, "John Cena, while you lay there, hopefully as uncomfortable as you possibly can be, I want
and
you
the
to listen.
River Pants as well.
Yeah.
I want you to digest this because before I leave in 3 weeks for your WWE Championship, I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I don't hate
Remember
you, John.
Uno?
I don't even dislike you. I do like you. I like you a hell of a lot more than I like most people in the bag.
You know what we could do? Wait, what?
I
I
hate
mean,
this
Gooch
idea
does
that
have
you're
a point.
best.
Extreme Rules is coming up, so let's predict that. Actually,
I never even said that, but okay.
someone said it.
All right, but yeah, Punk does commentary, and then Bryan Danielson addresses AEW World Champion Kenny Omega.
Promise you, we
Predict
don't
what he's
care.
gonna
Extreme
say.
Rules is happening.
What's he gonna
we
say?
got 4. So right now we got 4 matches that people know about.
All right.
Only 4. So we got number 1, probably gonna be the main event. Roman Reigns against Finn Balor
Reigns
for
retains.
the Universal Championship.
You know they're not taking that off him.
You know what to
Roman
do.
Reigns,
Yeah,
fuck the
Thank you.
demon.
It's the demon.
dude.
Roman Reigns is gonna
Demon
win.
Finn Balor. They're not gonna give him the
Finn
title.
Balor knows he's gonna lose.
I promise you, they're not giving him the title.
Yeah, Roman's winning.
Next up, we got Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. Now, off of what we saw on Raw tonight, which was the last 5 minutes, if they want to keep their stroll up with the black people, they have to have Bianca win. But sadly, they don't like black people that much. So Becky Lynch is definitely going to win this match.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is retaining.
Sadly retaining. So next up, we got the U.S. Championship, Damian Priest versus bar fighter Sheamus.
I don't care.
I don't care either, but we got to do it.
Actually, I kind of
Oh,
feel
no.
like that'll be a good match. I
I'm sure you do.
think that can go either way, but I'm gonna give it to Sheamus.
I think
Yeah,
neither one.
How about Damian Priest? And in a match that whoever wins, I'm going to lose. Yeah,
If I lose, I leave, and if I leave, I lose. If I lose,
I'll
I
leave.
win.
Hey, fuck it. I don't care. If I win, I lose. If they lose, I win.
Hey,
Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss is going over. I promise you, she's winning.
It's extreme
first
rules of
time-
October. It's spooky.
Alexa Bliss
first
probably
time.
loses.
For the first time and the last time ever, I'm going to vote for Charlotte Flair.
I think they're gonna go with the
Flair, do it for the
route.
Fiend.
They're gonna go with the spooky, scary route, considering that it's Halloween. With that being said, Charlotte Flair's going.
Yeah,
Actually,
September.
no. Considering they have gone so hard on record to like show that her powers. Well, I mean, they show that they work, but they never let her give any comeuppance. Like the Fiend, at least his powers, they gave him something. But whenever she pulls her powers out, they immediately fucking suppress it. So I feel
Charlotte Flair,
they're just gonna fuck her over, regardless.
Charlotte
I feel like
Flair,
Charlotte
please.
wins, and I feel like
please
Charlotte
do
wins.
it. Sharp, do it for the Fiend. Please do it for the Fiend.
And that's
And,
it. That's Extreme Rules.
That is Extreme Rules.
Shout out to Big E though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big E winning the Fed Championship tonight.
Oh shit,
That's
we're
my
running out of
man
time.
right
We gotta
there.
make it to Big E's party. We gotta make it to Big E's celebration party.
Do we?
Yeah, we gotta make it, dude. We gotta go, dude. Running out of time. It's about to start.
Oh shit!
Oh,
No,
shit,
we
it's
got
about to
time. We
start.
got a couple minutes.
No,
No,
we don't have a
we
couple
good,
minutes.
bro.
We gotta go, bro.
No,
Fuck,
I think we gotta make an announcement. No announcement.
What's the
All right,
announcement?
No announcement. Fuck y'all.
There's no
Oh, yeah,
announcement. We gotta
announcement.
go to the party, man. We gotta go.
No announcement. We're not going to announce the damn.
I don't got no shoes, y'all.
If we're late, they won't let us in, dude. We gotta go. We have big things planned for the channel later. That's all I'm gonna say.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Oh no,
Subscribe.
we're running out of time. Oh no,
Subscribe.
time's running out.
Smackdown.
Time's running out.
What's on the card?
All
Nothing.
big, many dicks in my ass.
Do it. Wait. I usually have a gimmick that I usually do. That
No,
can
it's
cut-
No, you don't. It's
We're-
over.
No, get back. All right, we're done.
Man, I'm going to bed. Man, I'm going to bed.